Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Kindish channel. I'm so glad you guys joined me again. And like I will always say, if this is your first time here, be cool, grab a seat, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yes, down there by the right corner. Yes, hit it and turn on post notifications so you can get my videos once I post them. I need to drink water. Excuse me. By the time I am done giving you guys the gist of what happened tonight, you would understand why I had to take a sip. So, first things first. First things first. You know how Ebuka is? Like, before he says something, just know, don't even lie. You don't have to lie. You do not have to pretend. You don't have to act like, no, you can never do this thing. Before he asks you something, just know he already has evidence against you. So first off, he asks them, are you guys proud to be on this show? Because it's about gossips. Those that gossiped in the house and those who gossiped about people and those that were gossiped about. Are you proud to be on this show? And Jackie is like, I didn't gossip. I didn't gossip. Remember that since this reunion show started, Jackie has been on Kafi's neck about how she's a snake, how she's a gossip, how she takes every opportunity to talk bad about people behind their backs. Little did we know that our Miss Tech Queen, our Jackie, was the main chief gossip of that Big Brother Naija show. Now here's what happened. She went on about how she doesn't gossip, how she just stays on her own, how she's usually lured into the conversation. She just goes to Kafi to have a normal conversation, and then Kafi turns it into a gossip. Hello? Ebuka now says, don't worry, just wait, watch this clip. And in 3 clips, like 3 different scenarios, Jackie was seen literally dragging Kafi by the hand and saying, sit down, let us gossip. In quote, oh, this one is not like they said, or I'm thinking, or I guess. She literally said it on camera, let us gossip. First, they were inside the room. The first 2 times that she said it, they were inside the room. And then the next one, they were in the I think outside, the garden, where Biggie's garden is, that place where there is seats by the jacuzzi side. Then she also said, Jackie, come, we can now gossip here. She literally said, let us gossip. And then that was where all the whole gist about Mercy having fake ass and Tacha having fake bum and all that gist came from. Now, after seeing that clip, she was like, you know how people gossip now when they are caught red-handed? I'm like, what are you still explaining? What are you defending? I got so pissed off. Like, the poor Kafi, she's not even there with you, but you've been roasting her on the show. You've been roasting her like you don't gossip. Like, you've never gossiped all your life, but you're the chief gossip. Biko, enough of Jackie, because right now, I used to put her high up, like up there before. But now, I beg, Jackie, just stay your lane. Leave poor Kafi alone for us. Leave poor Kafi, because you're the worst gossip I've ever seen. She was even like trying to say, if it makes everybody feel better, yeah, I gossiped. Yeah, I gossip. Nobody is feeling better, my dear. Just tell yourself the truth. You're a gossip. End of case. Period. Moving on. Our thick lady, Tacha. Please, does anybody remember again what's the meaning of the word gossip? Anybody? Because the last time I checked, gossip means talking about somebody behind their back. Behind their back. If I am not on seat and you're telling somebody, oh, Amara is tall. Oh, Amara, she's fat. Amara, she has 20 clothes in her box. Amara, she doesn't know how to wear makeup correctly. All those things might be truth, but because you're saying, all those things you're saying might be the truth, but because you're saying it behind my back, to somebody else, you are gossiping. Take it or leave it. And then our Madam Tasha was trying to defend herself about how she's not a gossip. And she's saying, gossip is when you're saying uncertainties. I'm like, Madam, if I throw you slap for that place where you did, if I slap you, your brain will literally reset. Like, I don't know. All these people that are fans, do they not advise her? Like, do your fans not advise you? I see that you like that word, uncertainty. Tacha, she likes the word uncertainty. Remember when we were talking about the meaning of bragging? She said, when you're bragging, it means you're talking about uncertainties. Where uncertainties take enter bragging matter, I do not get it. Like, I really do not understand it. She's like, oh, you all are going to see that. She was even trying to argue with Ebuka, who was telling her, talking about somebody's issue or discussing someone behind their backs is gossip. Now, when you're saying something that is uncertain or untrue, it is slandering. You're slandering that person. You're a slanderer. It is two different things. She was even trying to argue and saying, you all are going to say this on Twitter and it's going to be so funny. Like, Twitter is giving you muscle. You're just displaying your illiteracy and stupidity. Like, I do not care if anybody does not like these things I'm saying about Tasha because you're a fan. I do not freaking care. Like, why you go they argue when you don't know the meaning of something and they're trying to tell you the meaning of what is what and you're still arguing about it? Come on, girl, grow up, I beg. Moving on to the next issue of the night, Ebuka talks to Mercy about how she feels concerning Ike and Tasha having a relationship, a cordial relationship. Like, they are friends, they are literally friends. In the house, it was even tonight, as from one of our Jackie and Kafi's gossips, that I got to know that from the beginning, Tasha had a soft spot for Ike. She liked Ike when he was standing up for eviction. She was literally feeling bad. Now, that one is just for another day. Mercy now goes on to say she doesn't have any issue with both of them being friends though, but the part where she does not like is where the both of them will be doing things that will be disrespectful to her, things that will make people to start talking about Ike somehow. There was one time it was all over the internet. Twitter people now, they would drag you and drag your family people plus your neighbor and your compound people together. There was one time it was going around everywhere that Ike is Tasha's lapdog, Tasha's driver. One day you come on Instagram and you're seeing Tasha was live with Ike. Come on, okay, let's just leave Mercy out of it. Me personally, I cannot be dating a man. I cannot have a man in my life. And that man is close friends with another girl who is not friends with me. You are not friends with me, but you are chilling with my man. Who does that? Where are you coming from? Where are you going to? What did we carry? What did you throw? Come on, you don't do that anywhere. You don't do that anywhere in the world. And then Ike goes on to say, hey, I think in this space, you don't get to argue with a woman because you will never win. What do you mean, Mr. Man? What do you mean? So because you're from America now, we will not hear what? In America, don't you respect your woman there? I don't know. I've never been to America, but the last time I checked, you should not be friends with somebody who is not cool with your babe. Period. All these female besties for people who are in a relationship and opposite sex besties, it don't work for me. It don't work for me. It's total disrespect. And I get where Mercy is coming from. Now, when Tacha was asked, what do you think about the disrespect that your friendship with Ike is bringing to Mercy? What do you have to say? She's like, I have nothing to say. From the look on her face, you could tell that she was literally feeling herself. Oh, because of me, your man is still friends with me. So what? Go fuck yourself. I don't care. I don't have anything to say. Now, Ike sat there and was staring like a he-goat and was even saying that she is just Mercy who is feeling too much, who is being too emotional. Now, Ebuka plays another clip showing where Ike was in the house and he was literally reporting Mercy to Tasha and talking about how 1 minute Mercy is all over the place, she's happy and all excited, and then the next minute she's taking out her anger on him. Why should you discuss your relationship with somebody who is an arch enemy of your girlfriend? How do you even deal with it? In fact, let's just move on to the next case. Talking about our darling Jackie. I think everything she did tonight just ended with the gossip thing. After she just found out that she didn't even have any excuse. She did not have any reason to call Kafi out because she herself is also a gossip. She just kept quiet for the rest of the show. For the remaining part of the show, she was just sitting right there until when Thelma's issue came up, when she was talking about what happened on the day that Sheyi and Thelma had an argument that led to something that I am going to talk about now. Moving on to the next gist of the night. Ebuka asks Thelma how she feels about Sheyi currently. And Thelma goes on to say, I'm not cool with Sheyi. It's like half settled issue. We have a half settled issue. It's still pending. Nobody has apologized to anybody. Sheyi just apologized for what he did partially on a radio or I think on a television interview. Yeah, he did not render a personal apology to me. I shouldn't even be sitting close to him. Now, what was the problem? Remember one time in the house when Sheyi and some other housemates were picking rice. They were counting rice, literally, uncooked rice. Biggie asked them to volunteer to do something. They didn't know it was punishment for the whole house that they were going to be serving on behalf of the other housemates. And then Vicky was playing loud music to distract them from counting the rice correctly. Now, Thelma was helping Mercy look for something she dropped on the floor. Now, fast forward to the day that Sheyi farted near Thelma. You cannot stand near me and fart and expect me to take it lying down, especially when your fart is smelly. Hello? So, Thelma just used her palm to hit Sheyi on his back. Now, all that, Sheyi didn't retaliate. He didn't hit her back. Then, fast forward to when Thelma left the house. After one Saturday night party like that, Sheyi was very drunk. You know how they usually behave crazy and stupid after coming out of the arena when they finish their Saturday parties. So in one of those Saturday nights, Sheyi came out and was ranting about how Thelma hit him. And then in one of his conversations with Mercy and some other housemates, he literally said that all of Thelma's success has gone down to the grave with Thelma's late brother. Oh gosh, bruh, that was hurtful. That was really, really hurtful. And Thelma said it kind of opened old wounds, both for her and her family and everybody. You can imagine the pain. It's not a grandmother we're talking about. It's not a grandfather. It's my brother. And the wound is still very fresh. The pain is still in our hearts. Long story cut short, Sheyi acted like a man. At least for one time, I like what he did. He apologized. He apologized sincerely to Thelma, to Thelma's mom, to Thelma's siblings, to everybody in Thelma's family who were hurt by the things that he said that night. And he mentioned that he said it because he was tipsy and he cannot even remember that he really said those things. You know, when you look at it, you would say, okay, drunk people do not know what they say. But then drunk people also say the truth. There is this saying that the two persons that don't lie, that always say the truth, are one, a drunkard, and two, a little child. Children don't lie. A drunkard will always say things the way they are because he's not in his right senses. He's not in the very best frame of mind at the time. And for Sheyi to have said those things that he said about Thelma and her late brother, it means he has had it in his heart and he's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to say it out. But then we do not read hearts. We'll just take it the way he said it, that he did not know that he said those things he said and he didn't mean to upset Thelma. Now, this is like the whole gist and the whole summary of everything that happened in the house tonight. Some people still don't know the meaning of gossip. They can't differentiate between gossip and slandering. But that one is story for another day. If you know you are her fave, because just advise her. You don't just talk and make noise like an empty barrel. Oh God, I'm tired, I beg. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Because share. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Be sure that tomorrow I will be bringing you guys the gist and everything that happened as the hot on the Big Brother Naija Pepper Dem Reunion Show 2020. Until then, I love you guys. Take care. Stay safe. Adios. Bye. Mwah.